Barrier type, full. Yeah, that's good. Right. What is left? 20 minutes? Less 17 minutes. I think we can.
I was gonna do a couple of
before.
laps, to be honest myself. Yeah,
I won't follow you in that, but if you want to do it, then I'm gonna commentate your laps.
commentate my laps. How horrendous I'm doing because I've not had any practice.
Stream stickers? Huh.
Oh, you know what we need to
Why do
do?
you have stream stickers? What?
Me, stream stickers where, what, who, why?
You have stream stickers on your chat.
Yeah, I've got stream stickers, yeah.
I'm gonna copy your title and then put.
I'm not looking at YouTube chat as well, by the way, if you want to look at it. But then we can, and then, do you want to knock now? Do you want to knock?
Commentary second view.
You want to knock? We'll get the knock set up before I go and do some
Yeah,
laps.
give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm setting up the live. Search for the category asset or the tags. What tags are you using? Gaming, racing, sim racing.
Oh, I've got FPS and shooter in for when I do CS as well. I just don't switch them up ever. They just always stay there.
Yeah, same for me. I don't know. I didn't really take time to set this up. English. You have giveaway. Why? That's clickbait. You're not giving.
No, I do have giveaway. I did have giveaways.
You used to maybe.
No, I did occasionally. Not done one recently. I've got no money. If I've got money, I'll do a giveaway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Rerun. This thing was pretty easy. No, it was not. Branded content. It's no branded content here. Right. Let's start the stream. I'm gonna use my ending screen because I don't have another ending screen. I'm gonna use that as a. Wait, what? Starting the outfit failed?
I'm not sure I can give you mine either.
I don't think so. Right, I'm streaming. Hello. Should be good. I'm gonna remove the followers goal from this so I can actually use it for LOL. Right. We are good.
You just need to knock.
Yeah, I'm knocking right now. Wait. Knock. Who's that?
Enable the chat, and if you can enable your screen as well, I'll put your screen on the top right.
Mativeri is unavailable. Check back later, it says.
I'll knock on you then.
We're not allowed.
Let me Oh wait, you're not I'm not following LLL, that'll be why. What's
Stop following, Ludwin.
What is it? Send me a link.
Lightning locomotives. I followed you like right now. Good luck surviving an hour 20 with this yapper. Hello, Asteens. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are ready. May have closed something that I shouldn't have closed, but fine.
Why is this not working? Are you sure you followed?
Yeah, just now. I'm literally following it.
Not for me. Oh, there we go. following. Grab to you. You can do that. Can you let me know when you...
Hey, give me a moment. I'm setting up some last things.
Oh,
I hope Gavars is. Okay, this could be a problem. Wait.
I just need to use share screen now.
Oh god.
What?
I just hope Gavars is still online. Alright, accept the collaboration. That's fine. Yeah, the problem is, like, I don't know if we're streaming together. Does
Are
it
you
count
driving
as
as well or
streaming
any
together?
commentating? I'm just commentating today. I might switch it up and I might drive as well, but for this one right now I'm just commentating. Me and Freeze are commentating.
Yeah.
We'll see
Do a
how it
bit of
goes. I
auto
might.
cam for now. Wait, let me switch to the other one. Boom. Keep the auto cam on for now. Once we go on to the main server, then I'll remove it.
You shared your screen?
Yeah, me? I'm sharing my screen, yeah.
On. Oh yeah? On Discord or on?
Oh, me? It's no, I'm not sharing my screen on Discord, just on Twitch. I'm waiting for Gavars to give me the code for login. It's not answering me. Can't accept your knock. Give me a moment real quick. Give me a moment.
I'm gonna put it on someone driving anyway. Let me switch to someone driving. Right now, all we're doing is looking at me sat in the pits. Let's go. Settings in the pits. Dakash is out. Let's grab a TV camera. Watch some racing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey, how do you use the admin password? I forgot.
For which? For
What?
AC?
Yeah.
You don't need it. What do you need it for? There's no safety
I don't
card.
know.
You don't need it. You just need the
I
password
mean,
for the Twitch.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting
If
for
there was a
still.
safety car, yeah, I agree, but... Hello! How's it going? Can't drive this one, unfortunately, but would have wanted. Give my regards to Freezer,
Alright.
who was in voice chat just now. Good luck. Everybody have fun. Yeah, me and Freezer are commentating this one. I'm not sure whether we're going to continue commentating or whether I'm going to drive it, but I'm looking forward to it either way. I'm hoping the races get a little bit longer as well, but I've not really been involved in any of it. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. It was just sort of a last minute decision, wasn't it, Freezer, that I was commentating it yesterday. Like, do you want me to commentate it? And like, yeah, why not? So, last minute decision, I don't really know what's going on. I didn't even know what track he was on until 20 minutes ago.
Me neither. This is completely random.
I still thought we were at Laguna Seca. That was my involvement. Oh, the cast
I'm
round.
setting up everything right now. I'm not even kidding to you.
The most prepared.
It's not even allowing me to knock because there is no verified number.
I've knocked. I've knocked. Let me do it again.
Let me see. Yeah, no, it still says I have to verify now, but I'm playing Gavars. Don't worry, we'll get it for the race.
Let's switch to a different camera then. Let's see what cameras we've got. For now, we've got above, we've got front. I might go for this one. What's it look like in the Ginetta? We'll have TV camera and then see if we can find a Ginetta.
Right.
Let's have a quiet cam for now.
Let's have a
Hope Stettin wins.
while we're waiting.
I wouldn't be surprised if Stettin does win, to be honest. Let's have a look
To be
and see
honest,
what.
I really think there's gonna be some problems with Stettin today.
Why?
Because he said he was having big trouble with getting the great setup in. So I really struggle to believe that he's gonna be extremely quicker today.
Well, half a tenth faster. Half a tenth faster. It's quite a chunk to. Yeah, it's quite a chunk.
But I don't know. It's I don't know. We'll have to see, but it's barely 5 tenths faster, and Venuti in second place is still with 2 laps. He only has 2 laps.
No, he's got 4 on my screen. 4. He's half a four half a second down.
Oh, yeah.
And then behind that, you're talking a second. So if you can do that consistently, he'll be on for good pace. But you don't know what other people's setups are, whether they're doing race setups or whether they're doing if they're doing qualifying laps, because that team could be doing a qualifying lap and we could have I can't see the name. Is it what do you say it was? Venuti. He's doing he was half a second down, but he could be on a race setup like between the two, do you know what I mean? So
yeah, I get it, but I have to say that from past experience, I've raced with Venuti in the Porsche Street Cup. He was one of my main rivals, and I can really say that he was always the last guy to get a good lap in, but he was always as fast as the others, and I think if he locks in, he can definitely get closer to Stettin.
But then it's a completely different car. Going from a Porsche Street Cup to a Praga is completely different. It's more of it. It makes more sense switching from an open wheel car, like a Formula type car, to a Praga than it does a Porsche Street Cup to a. Do you know what I mean? To a Porsche Street Cup.
That's true. That's true.
So Stettin,
you also have to count that setup making was not a part of Pika. It's a new thing probably. For him, so. Yeah,
potentially. Atkins saying he might drive the next couple, and on how the stuff goes. I mean, maybe we all might drive a couple more. I think I know Gavas was mentioned about. Hello, Contreras. How are you? I know Gavas saying he might commentate a couple of these as well when he once he's sort of got his life set up.
Yeah, he's currently homeless. So when he gets a better station and gets all settled in, he said he will join us for some commentary in the future races. So we're definitely gonna see Lars too.
I'm looking forward to it because he's got a lot of knowledge about, like, do you know what I mean, what people are doing in different lines, especially on AC as well. There's a lot of knowledge there. So it'd be nice to commentate with him just for the knowledge standpoint. If he's one of the fastest guys on the track, so he can pick up on potentially small minor details which me and you might not pick up on.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Gavas definitely has a lot more experience than we do, for sure. So it could definitely open us an eye, a third eye to something new.
It's not Contreras is he racing today? I haven't seen him. Who have we got? Oh, he is. Yeah, he is.
Saw him. Yeah.
He's done pre-qualifying. I've seen a DT is here as well. Spielman's quick. Didn't expect that from Spielman. Like
is he?
Yeah, he's improved. He's in there with. He's up there. What, top 10? It's not too far.
In the Praga or
in the Praga. What's that? About a second. Let's call it a second off pace. Let's call P2 pace the sort of pace. What about a second off pace? It's not bad. Top 10 for pre-qualifying. Yeah. Again, don't know what setup he's in.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Who knows?
Atkins said,
I
"Open
think
a
there's
third
gonna
eye."
be a lot of
What is this
fights.
guy saying? What? What? Spearman is finishing on the podium. You heard it here first. Listen, you see, he's improved so much as a driver. I've seen it in him. Like he's improved so much in a driver, like in himself. He was one of them where like when he first like started driving, you're like not concerned, and then he does sort of he has found more pace. You can't knock him for it. He's been practicing and he's found pace in quite a lot of things. Because what he's Contreras P6, Spearman P7. It's not. Can't knock him for it. The other
only thing
commentator
is,
was Frieza.
there's still what?
Contreras said, "Who's the other commentator?" I said, "It's you, Frieza."
Yeah. The only thing like I've noticed is that there is a really big difference between P1 and P10 in lap time wise. Almost 2 seconds, actually. 2 seconds, full 2 seconds, almost 3.
I think in qualifying, but it's where we'll see it most. I'm not looking at it like massively, but you know what I mean. I think in qualifying we'll know for certain of what people's actual pace is, and normally sort of it's like a little reference, isn't it? But you don't know for certain until you get to qualifying and see what people's pace is actually like. But then again, someone can have a bad qualifying, a bad pre-qualifying.
You know? It's like it hints you what could possibly become the qualify, but it's not surely what's going to happen.
Yeah, because there's plenty of times where I've had bad qualifyings and bad pre-qualifyings. Like if you look at what Jello's down in oh no, he's in the Ginetta. Oh, Seb's in P1 at the moment for Ginetta.
Is he?
Yeah, Jello's P3, Kangsep P6. Kangsep is quite quick, I'm pretty sure. I've seen him race somewhere. I feel like I remember him being quick when I raced against him. But I wasn't sure if I've seen him in Ginetta. Got Schleb.
I think I saw him for Palanga, maybe. There was one guy from Estonia that reminds me of him, but I'm not sure.
Do we know what Schleb's doing? Schleb's in oh, a server's up. Do we know if Schleb's racing today?
Server's up? What? Sorry?
Server's up.
What did you say about Schleb?
I wondered if he was racing today.
I'm pretty sure he said he wasn't. 50% sure.
You know what's going to be nice about this is if I need to go to the toilet in the middle, at least there's someone else to commentate. And I know this might be a small thing, but being able to go to the toilet in the middle of the race. Oh look, safety car.
Definitely be better.
Go out the safety car. Get the safety car out. Unsafety car.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing the safety car because I didn't even mount my steering wheel. So
there isn't one. I asked you last.
Oh, okay.
We'll get it out just to concern him, because I know he'll be sat there going, "What the fuck? Why is he out?" But listen, we're professionals, right?
Yeah, we're professionals.
We're professionals. This is serious.
Watching the.
Oh shit! I may have re-ended.
Nice.
I re-ended
nice safety car.
On safety car. Safety car rear-ended. Oh shit!
Full on safety car. Full on safety.
Yeah,
car.
safe. Very safe. Very safe. The professionals. Good at commentating.
Yeah, the professional.
They'll be like, "Who the fuck rear-ended me?" Oh, it's the broadcasters.
To be fair, we're commentators.
The commentators rear-ended me. Shit.
Yeah.
They can't report me. Not hard.
Safety car doing 11 reports before TWS grid. Happening.
There you go. What? Safety car doing what?
Safety car making 17 reports before TWS grid.
Yeah. I'll get reported again.
Could actually go crazy.
They'd report me for driving slowly again, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I've got my Twitch has gone weird. Like I can't see my chat while.
No, I didn't have any problems.
Please, no, like, just my Twitch, I might refresh it, reopen it, because I can't see. It's weird. Let me refresh. How's it done this? Oh, I can't close it, can I?
I don't know.
Did you get the thing for knocking?
What?
Did you get the Twitch codes for streaming and knocking?
Gavars is working on it, but he says he's having problems because Twitch is not sending him the code.
Oh. Wouldn't matter just to leave it for today.
GG. He sent me an image right now. It says, we've generated too many tokens for this token ID recently. Please try again later. So, I think
Okay.
that's for next time, I believe.
Well, everyone go and follow LLL if you haven't already.
Yeah.
You'll find them on Twitch. Do you know what? Let me post the LLL stream in the chat so everyone knows where it is.
Let me do that also here because some people watching, like 2 people. So
Everyone go and follow the. I'm casting Schleb. Nice to see you in chat. Me and Frieza will be commentating, but definitely professionals, and we promise nothing will go wrong at any point. What do you reckon, Frieza? We haven't already killed someone.
no, I'm pretty sure we are good.
I said Seb, didn't I? Did I say Schleb or did I say Seb? I think I said Seb.
What?
I said Seb, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Sorry,
sure.
I meant Seb. Sorry, I did mean Seb if I said. I don't know. You'll have to. I think I said Seb.
Interesting. I don't know. I heard Seb also, but I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, me and Frieza will be commentating the race, and it'll probably go really badly wrong. But you know, it's nothing new.
Yeah.
We might race in the future. We're not sure. We'll see what happens. Everyone, oh yeah, I posted it in the chat. Everyone go follow LLL Lightning Locomotives on Twitch if you haven't already. Get their Twitch chat, the Twitch up. Whoa, 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 whoa! I can see the race chat. Be right back. We'll check out how long it is. Quali is 15 minutes, and then there's a 45-minute race. So it's we've got 2 seconds till it starts. 2 seconds. There we go. Races starting. I'm gonna be watching Statine because I want to see.
Where's the choice?
I'm gonna see what happens here because I think Statine's gonna be our fastest on track.
I'm
gonna say I do like the look of the cars. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of driving them.
I'm gonna start by looking at the new to you.
Okay. Have you got any? Are you rooting for anyone today?
What? Me?
Yeah, are you rooting for anyone to win?
Not really.
No. I'm gonna root for just for the TDS and racing sake. I'm gonna root for Statine. I hope he's got it in the bag. I hope he can come home with the win today. I think, and then in the Ginetta, I'm hoping Seb and Joe's come home and bring the podium for the Ginetta. To be honest, just because they obviously racing with them and knowing them, I hope them guys bring it home. Seem to be doing quite well.
Yeah.
Gotta say, we're gonna root for them. I'm hoping the TWS guys bring home the podium for us. Everyone who races in TWS.
Only reason I'm really rooting for Venuti in this case is because I think he can deliver. I think he can deliver today, and I think he will do his best to try and do so. So
See, I'm hoping the opposite, and I know you might want him to, but I'm hoping we have like a stat for Praga. I hope we go like Stati and Contreras, and like maybe like Dakash or Spearman for the podium, and then for Ginetta, I'm hoping we've got like Seb and Jelos. I'm not sure if we've got anyone else from TWS in there. I've got to say, I've got to root for the guys. Got to back them.
I get it.
Got to root for them. I'm hoping they do well. So we've got what, Stati now on an outlet?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you find these cars have like there's like a weird snappy understeer to sort of oversteer? Like it's strange. I could never get them to just sort of go in the direction I wanted them to go. I'm not sure how you felt about it, but like I couldn't get them to sort of feel stable. It felt like constant like between understeer and like snap of oversteer.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else to add. Nothing else to add about the Prague? Okay.
What's going on with my leaderboard?
Which one are you using?
I'm using your same leaderboard, but it's
yeah. So until you've got people coming across the line doing some laps, they won't show up.
Yeah, no, it was just goofling around with the relatives. I don't know why.
Oh. Okay. Let's see him come across the line. Come on, let's see what you can do.
Let's check it out. Gonna be
First outlap 147.9. Don't think it's not bad, is it? Let's see.
Could be something.
147.9. It's a bit slower than what he was doing. So you're talking, he's at what, 8/10 off pace at the moment. Have we got different grip levels? Do we know? Let me have a look.
I think so. Indeed.
No, we're 100% grip now, so we've got no grip level, no grip like a. It's not like the grip's gonna get progressively better, so we should be straight on for the 147 ones and the one, well, for Statine and Venucci. You have to tell me.
Yeah,
Venuti. You know, yeah. So we should be on the 147 ones on the straight away.
Yeah, I think so.
We've got no. No grip, sort of, no grip changes. So they're what? They're both.
I'm looking at Venuti right now, and he has some traffic in his hot lap, so that's gonna probably impact him a bit.
Yeah.
And some GT5s along the way. Oh, and he slips and he went into the wall. That is not really good for him. That's complicating his qualifying even more.
The Cash currently holding P2 provisionally. Second down. Oh, there we go. Statine going across the line on a 147.4. So he's only 3/10 off there, off his pre-qualification pace, which isn't a bad start. Then we've got the Cash behind him. He's what? That's a second off as he goes off into the gravel. That's gonna hurt his lap time. See if he can improve.
Anescu following up with a 148.7.
Yeah.
So very close with Cash and Anescu.
Yeah, imagine the Cash can improve. He went off in the gravel there in the just before the final corner. Anescu improving by 6/10, so he's going to take provisional P2 provisionally with just 8.5 minutes left. So there's P2 provisionally. Takash going to have to push.
Anescu beats his lap time again. 148.2 for him. What is Durkash gonna answer that with? We're gonna see slowly. For now, he's I think on his out lap. I believe.
No, he was on a. He wasn't a fast lap. Got.
Was he?
Yeah. He wasn't on out lap.
Oh, he's 1/10 faster than the best first sector right now, and he goes off the track. I don't know if that was meant to happen.
Seems to be pushing quite hard. Spielman off the track into the wall backwards. That's not going to be. It's not going to be great. Spielman has got a livery though. Respect it. Respect putting the livery on.
Actually, talking about liveries.
Oh,
we see
Contreras.
a lot of liveries today. I saw Monty has one.
I want to see Contreras' livery. Let's see this.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
A lot of time.
Volvo.
That's another.
The Volvo Golf livery.
Gone.
I do like it. Gotta say, Spearman and Contreras so far, 2 liveries, loving them.
Kalski going for P3, 148.4. Stealing that off from Lukash. 7 minutes left for the qualifying.
Yeah, we're seeing a huge gap between P1 and P2 though. It's Stettin going faster, 2 seconds down. We have got would you say Enescu? How are you pronouncing him? Enescu?
Enescu.
Yeah, so Enescu up 4/10 currently, going to cross the line. That's going to put him closer to Stettin. Help capture that P2, hopefully for him. 147.7. Not bad to be 3/10 off from Stettin, I'd say. Not bad place to be putting yourself. It does look like he's got a little bit of damage on the front of that car, potentially tapped back of a GT5 or something, and on the rear wing as well. You might want to drop into the.
There is someone we haven't seen the hit of still, but it just came in 147.5 by Venuti. That is very close to Stettin's provisional pole in a 147.4.
We should have a good fight then. That's what we're looking for as commentators, isn't it? We've got a good fight here between Venuti and Stettin.
Exactly, and Escu even getting a better lap time in 47.7, so they are all closing up now.
We've got Venuti is going up. He's currently up 2/10 faster, so this will put him on provisional pole if you can get him across the line. He's up 3/10 now, potentially just taking track limits there. Might be. See if he can carry on with the lap or if he bails out.
But he has a little bit of traffic ahead, I see, so that's maybe gonna go down. Who knows?
Look, I reckon it might be clear by the time he comes around to the end of the track. He's up 5/10. He only needs a temp to take provisional pole. So if he can get through the traffic efficiently. Oh, a little lock up. That's cost him 2/10. Little lock up. Still enough to put him on provisional pole if you can just keep it together for the final couple of corners. Through the chicane.
Lukash closing up another lap in 148.2, taking 4th place. That's very good for Lukash here, getting an even better place.
Venuti still up 3/10. No traffic so far.
And Escu
through the final
for the
couple of
hit
corners.
weight, this might be good. And it doesn't improve though, just plus 7/10.
2.5 temps up coming onto the straight. He's going to take provisional pole. Stettin's going to have to answer back.
And that's going to be indeed a provisional pole for Venuti, just 2/10 faster than Stettin in a 147.2.
That's
very
Stettin.
interesting. What is the finish going to answer with? He's 2/10 up.
No, he's not. He's down.
2/10 down, sorry.
Down. See if he's got it in the final couple of corners. We've got 4 minutes left. There's enough time for him to get in a couple more laps in. But then we've also got an Escu who's also 3/10 up. So we could take. This could be P2 for an Escu if he can take it across the line. 4/10 up. Potentially, he could if you can find a couple of. Could potentially find P1.
Looking good for the Swedish, let me tell you.
5/10 up, coming to the chicane. This could be pole for him, provisionally.
Wait, is that in Swedish? Yeah, he is Swedish. No?
I'm not sure. A D2 put a lap time in, coming in P9.
Wondering now.
Stettin.
Yeah, he's Swedish. My bad for saying Finnish earlier.
5/10 up. Can this put him on pole? Could be close.
Possibly, and he locks up though.
Oh, and he takes into the gravel. What a shame.
Very
Satine holding on to
unfortunate.
P2. Good lap from him though. So we've got a good fight there for the podium.
Yeah.
The
But
cash
now there's
on
gonna
a
be the hit
oh,
of
wow.
the Swedish coming up.
Let's
see. First sector is
I'm gonna switch
plus
to
210s.
Gonna switch to GT5. The Ginettas. So we've got, I believe that's Garcia. Let me go to race 1 second.
Looking at Statine right now, he seems very aggressive on the curbs, attacking them almost every corner, but he goes a bit wide on the Aqua Minerale. I think that's gonna ruin his lap a bit, if not even invalidate it.
So we've got Garcia, with 2 minutes left, we've got Garcia in P1 for the Ginetta, and then we've got Seb in P2. Seb's only 2/10 off. Both look like they're on either out laps or slow laps. They're not here on a fast lap. By the looks of it, we've got Garcia going off. Oh, he's stopped on track. So we've got Garcia and then Seb, and we've got Kangsep in P3.
By the way, Benuti improving his lap time by another 10th, going for a 1:47.1. Now Statine is going to close his lap, and he's got slipstream on the main straight, so that might be good for him, who might just gain the stance he needs, but no, that just slowed him down even more. Very unlucky, very unlucky. But 1:48 on the clock right now left for the end of the session. That's going to be one last chance, one last shot, everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on board with 7, so you can take P1 off for the.
Yeah, I'm going on Venuti here, who is closing up his lap. Just about to go on to the main straight. I think this is going to be an improvement lap. Not at all. In fact, he's going for the last lap right now.
That looks to have a clean track ahead of them.
Oh, but wait, there's Ayordake in front of Venuti, I believe. Just slightly in front. I don't know if they're going to meet on Venuti's hot lap, but if they would meet, that would be a disaster for both of the drivers.
Well, no, but we've got Venuti's in P1, so hopefully they don't. They can sort of get round and pass quite quickly and easily. Might be able to pass it on the straight. Yeah, the Praga should have enough pace. Seb up almost 2/10, so if these two can get round each other easily and not cause any incidents, yeah, we've got Seb up 2/10. If you can keep this, this is podium for him. 3/10.
Alright, I'm gonna go on board with Statine here for the last lap around. And he's going also for a hot lap right now, and that is a great pole position for the Swedish man while Venuti crashes and has to stop right there. There is provisional pole for Statine, and it's looking very good for him.
Seb's just lost the rear, and it's cost him 2/10, but he might find it coming through the chicane. If he can keep it on the track, not sure if he's gone onto track limits there, but he's 4/10 up, so if this is a valid lap, if he's kept it within the track limits, he's 4/10 up and could be taking P1 here.
And by the way, it indeed looks like Statine is keeping the pole position on his category, the R1, as Enescu is 7/10 under his best lap, so that's not gonna work out, and everyone else is in the pits. That is indeed pole position for the Swedish man here at Imola.
Seb takes P1 for the Ginetta. Fantastic lap from him. I think it was 5/10 up from his original time, 2/10 faster than Garcia, who's in P2. Good lap from him there to take pole.
Qualifying. There is a very close-up battle between Venuti and Statine. I don't know if Venuti already finished, but he's doing another lap. I don't know.
I think he should be finished. I think he should be finished. I think the flag went out.
If he's not finished, that could
the cash taking P3
for Statine.
The cash in P3.
Wait, because if Venuti is not finished yet, that could be a problem for Statine. But I think
No, he's got to be on an outlap. I don't think this counts.
yeah, no, he just throws it in the wall.
It
That was
throws
an
it into the wall.
Yeah. Very interesting. Right, I'm seeing a very good fight for now. Let's go.
Nowhere near my low
is going to win?
201. No, wait there, 1 sec. Seb just said nowhere near my low 201. I was doing in practice. Not my best day, but you've taken P1 for the GT5. It's good. It's a good start. Garcia 2 tenths behind you. Hopefully you can keep that pace. I believe that Statine will win. If I'm gonna bet on him, I'd be betting on him. The cash now. He's again. I've said this to almost everyone. He's quick, but he just needs to be consistent.
But he's just not that quick, you know. Venuti and Statine are really on another planet. 4 tenths faster than Durkash. Really incredible pace by them. I don't think Durkash is quite there yet, unless he manages to find time during the race and keep consistent pace.
We've got a quick question from Aditya. He has said, do we need to change compounds? I'm not aware of him changing compounds.
We are indeed unsure.
I would say no. I asked Vas about anything like safety car, stuff like that, rules that would transfer from TWS. As far as I'm aware, there's none. So, Aditya, I do what you want and deal with the consequences afterwards. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure how you feel about it, Freezer. What are you saying?
What?
I'd say deal with the consequences afterwards. I'm trying to find a good spot to put my camera here. Let's start.
I'm gonna put myself into turn 1, really close up to turn 1, to just see everything going on. Not gonna be able to quite see the start here, but when they come to turn 1, I will be able to see
We've got Statine's taking the lead, and we've got we've gone round the outside of.
They come into turn 1, Statine leading by a decent margin, and there's the Enescu overtaking Durkash into turn 1. That is gonna be interesting for him. And
Enescu went round the outside.
Yeah, Enescu.
And we've got Finucci dropped down to P. Finucci dropped down to P4.
Must have happened something for the Italian here onto the first turn. Something may have happened. Maybe a double overtake, but Venuti takes it again onto the Durkash down the inside like the airport.
But that's going to open up the door for Kutski. What's that? Going to open the door for him to go around the outside. Going to open the door for him to go around the outside. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the move.
Meanwhile, the gap for Enescu and Statine is opening up, and they are also getting more and more distant from Venuti. But he goes wide, and Enescu's in the wall almost.
Got a big crash. Jelski just crashed into Spielman, and Jelski just crashed. We've got Spielman, Aditya, and Jelski. I believe that is just all crashed in the into each other. Contreras making his way up into P5, and Enescu dropped down now into P8. Not where you want to be.
There's a fight going on from mid back here between Sobek and Contreras.
Round me outside. No, and Enescu driving down the inside. Oh, what a dangerous move to be doing. Insane move there from Enescu.
That is a statement for Contreras. He's there, and he's there to take it on. He's there to get the highest place on the grid, and he's not leaving it for anyone. That is an incredible move by Enescu. Very risky, but it works. And Durkash goes wide off the track, and Kautsky get that place. But it was very interesting. I don't know if there was a contact, but it was very close indeed. Now the gap for Statine just keeps on opening and opening. 2 seconds now. He's leading by a margin already.
Yeah, he can almost just relax and sit back. It's a good position for him to be in, especially when all the drivers behind him are fighting and going off track. But nice little gaps here for everyone in sort of the mid pack up to the podium to be battling for.
He's indeed, but Contreras is still close to Enescu. There might be another hit coming in.
Contreras looks to be just taking it easy. He sort of dived out of the way of Enescu, sort of potentially just he's just going to potentially wait for
tense between the two. And he's going around the inside, or showing off at least. He's telling Enescu that he's there and he's going for the move soon. Just moves around the inside to show in his mirrors before doing the corner. But Enescu goes on to try on Sobek, but he holds off again. Very interesting.
We've got Sobek off, which just taps Enescu.
Yeah, Sobek off.
That's going to drop him down into P9 and move everyone else up in front of him. Not too bad of a crash for him, but he did just tap Enescu. I believe it was Enescu, wasn't it?
It was very close. Yeah, it was Enescu and Contreras fighting already also, I believe.
Gonna have to try and make his way back past Aditya. Let's go on board with him.
Lebush, meanwhile, in the GT5, making his way back up of the standings. And poor Gale is out of the track onto the dirt, and that is another place for Lebush, climbing all over.
As we've
into
got Sobek off the track in the gravel again, struggling behind Aditya, potentially taking a little bit of damage. We've got Aditya dropping back now from Contreras. Seems that the gap in the Praga has opened up quite a bit.
There seems to have a pretty comfy lead for Stettin, who just now has to take it easy and bring it home for this 40 minutes.
I wouldn't say that's a comfortable lead, but it's he can't let off yet. Enescu overtaking.
And Kotrla. Oh, Contreras fighting with Kotrla.
Nice move down the inside of the chicane, both side by side. It's hard to overtake through there, and it just slots in behind him, and the Contreras knocked off.
I think there was a touch from Kotrla.
Yeah, it did look like a touch. Contreras makes a move stick, keeps the P6, and he's going to go and try and chase down Enescu now. I reckon 2-3 more laps, and we're going to be catching the Ginettas. We're going to be on the back, and that's going to completely switch it up. And who can dive through the Ginettas the quickest?
Now the question is, did Contreras get any damage from that? Because the rear wing onto these cars is very fundamental, and if there is any damage, it's going to be very hard for the drivers
It doesn't look like he's got any damage. If not, it doesn't look to be major. So it might just potentially affect his top speed. A little bit, if he has got any. Spielman's dropped down into P11, which is not what I expected from him. I'm gonna have a look at the Ginettas.
Yeah, Yellow's getting closer to Ayardake. 6 tenths now between the two, but there's gonna be a straight, so maybe Yellow's is gonna get that slipstream to close up even more onto Ayardake, and he does a 3 times fast lap. It looks like he's quickly approaching, but in the R1 Surve Contreras is happening. 3 tenths between the two, and onto the Aquamin rally we go. It's a 3-way fight with Kotrla also. There may be some moves going on onto the chicane.
Looks like Jealous is closing in ever so slightly to
Contreras going for it around the inside, or showing again, not hitting the dive.
This is going to open the door for Aditya to eventually take a place as well. If he can stay on the back of Contreras, he might be able to just take advantage of whatever move Contreras is making.
Exactly, that's going to be fundamental for him to
and then he could
build up. Oh, and Contreras locks up, and Survey is very close again, and now there's going to be the straight and a lot of slipstream onto turn 1. Let's see if he will try something here. He still keeps on closing up to go on board for this action. He is closing up very quickly on him, and will go around the inside for turn 1. That is a very good choice.
He could dive down the inside. Looks like it's going to be nice and clean because he's going to slot in back before the racing line.
That is
nice clean move. But now he's got to hold the positions. Contreras is going to go back down the inside to the next turn.
Contreras.
Oh, he's going to slot in behind him. It looked like he had the move. Aditya holds the position.
Too risky for him. He does not want to try.
He's going to try down the inside again.
Oh my god.
They're going to go side by side. Aditya just off towards the track. And they've got a Ginetta in front of him. That's going to hold up Aditya. Oof. This is close.
Squeeze past. That is extremely close between the two.
Insane battle in between the two here.
Also an Esco under Cash, oh my god, almost going around the inside of Aquaman Rally, that was very close.
Jealous has dropped
go around the
back now. Jealous has dropped back now from Schleb.
Clean overtake from Enescu onto their Cash for P4. Very good of him, and he's gonna build the gap exponentially big right now. Yeah,
so we've got Seb. Jealous has dropped back from Seb. Got a between a second to a 7/10 gap now between them two. So if Seb can keep that consistent, he might hold that gap between them. Doesn't seem to be much in the way of fighting from the Ginetta so far. I think it's going to come when the Praga is going to come along and potentially cause some issues.
There's gonna be some issues when the Praga is gonna have to lap the GT5s. That's really gonna put up a bad moment for Statine, who is, by the way, getting closer to Venuti. I don't know if there was a mistake here or if Venuti is just faster, but he's closing up that gap quickly. 1.3, 1.4.
I think the gaps potentially made a little mistake, but because as we see, I think that's is that Dakash off into the gravel. We see Dakash again off into the grass. It's going to drop him down
to the wall, actually, not just the grass.
I don't think he touched the wall. It looked like he just spun into. I don't think there's any damage. He just spun onto the gravel because he already had dirt on his tyres, so I think he just spun. Yeah, he just spun into the grass. I don't think there's any damage. So potentially fight back. He's got 34 minutes left to go. But that's moves.
The R1s are starting to gap some GT5s here. Tran in the middle of Kotrla and Aditya fighting for 5th place right now.
Seems to be making the moves quite cleanly so far, but as we get further into this race, I think people are going to become more and more impatient. I think you're going to find the Pragas are going to become impatient when they're trying to battle and fight for the position, and they need to find the pace. Aditya is doing a fantastic job so far, closing in on Kotola in front. Only a second between the two of them.
Venuti and Statine, by the way, doing the same lap time almost. Statine on the 148.85 and Venuti on 148.84. Very close between the two.
We'll have to see how the setup affects them. You see Dakash going into the pits. I'm not sure if that's a tactical stop.
He kind of loses it and makes a little mistake. That's gonna build a big gap between the two, and Contreras is gonna get closer and closer now under the second. I think there was damage in that incident for Durkash, as in the pits now, and Contreras almost losing it. Very close he goes, sideways on the exit before the hairpin.
Jealous now has closed the gap to 7/10, but Seb seems to get a better run out on exits out of all the corners, which is really going to affect Jealous. He seems to Jealous seems to brake later and get close into the corner, and then Seb seems to just have the better exit because Seb opens the door up to like Seb sort of like increases the gap on every exit and every turn by the looks of it. Seems
very close also between the two. 1/10 difference in lap time wise. So that's gonna make up a good battle between Ayordake and Gelos.
But what we've now got is we've now got Statine closing up to the front of the Ginettas. So now we're gonna have him trying to make his way round the Ginettas, and potentially this could help out the Gelos Seb fight.
I'd say we take a look at the progress made so far by the drivers in this race, as is already a good point. So we see Kauski 2 places up, Statine Venuti on the same spot, Enescu on the same position, Kotrla 2 places up, Surve doing a fantastic job, 3 places up, Contreras 1 down, he lost a place in the start, Sobek 2 places up, Spielman 1 down, Jelski 1 up, and Burkash 8 down. Very bad for him. That is for the R1 category. Ayordake, same place, 3 places up. Gelos doing a fantastic job in the GT5.
Gelos left a big gap for Statine to let him through, but now that's opened the gap between Seb and Gelos. So now it looks like them two have got a big gap. As we've got Venuti just overtaking Seb. Venuti's gonna have to take the. He's gonna have to go around the outside of the track. Potentially track limits, but it looks like it has helped Seb out a little bit because now he's got a 1.4 second gap. So they've got a nice big gap between the two of them, and that's also helped out Statine as well, because I think Venuti struggled to get through the traffic, whereas Statine got through it a little bit easier. Because now it's now that 2 second gap. As we see Seb fighting with Kangsep in the back here.
Lebush, not Sebastian.
Sorry, I said yeah, Schleb. I'm gonna get mixed up between Seb and Schleb. Yeah, it's gonna happen. My bad.
It's fine, it's fine. Lebush still fighting with him.
Right, side by side, as we see Schleb just touching the back of Kangsep. Going side by side.
Onto Aditya again. Maybe going on the next lap onto turn 1, or maybe on the chicane after the Aquaman rally.
Gonna see Schleb gonna dive down the inside. No, he's gonna just make himself known. It looked like he was gonna make the move, but he's just showing he's there, trying to scare Kangsep. Insane battle for P18. Do you know what? It's it's a good battle between these two side by side. I gotta give it to them. It's clean racing.
Aditya goes on the grass and loses a lot of time, and now Contreras is next to him, and that's gonna be a fight here onto this lap. Is he gonna go around the inside? Maybe no. He just holds off for now. Maybe gonna try something on the chicane. He saw him on the mirrors. Aditya starting to see Contreras and feel his pressure. That's gonna be a very good overtake for Contreras if he can just make
it. It looked like he was looking down the inside there. He's keeping it clean. You've got a Ginetta in front of them, so this is going to affect them. Because Aditya can close the door into the Ginetta. They both seem to get past quite cleanly. We've got a couple more ahead of them.
Contreras gets a better exit out of the chicane compared to
Aditya can block him with the Ginetta.
Yeah.
Looks like he's gonna try and go.
No, he just was off.
We've got. Who's off in the gravel there?
Almost.
Jealous and Schleb fighting. Jealous and Seb fighting.
And now they're blocking Aditya and Contreras also going for the fight. Maybe Contreras is now going to go around the inside or outside into turn 1, but I don't think the slipstream is good enough for him. So he's going to have to hold off once more.
Seb taking back P1 from Jealous.
But he still haven't looked down the inside, and Aditya locks up and he goes around the inside. There is a very good overtake for
Aditya
Contreras.
Off into the gravel. That's going to drop him back into P7. We've got
very important mistake by Aditya and a very good place gained by Contreras. Now the gaps still keep on opening and opening, but Kulipai in the GT5, I hope I said it correctly.
I'm not sure if I can correct it. Let me have a look and see if it's
here.
I've got cooler path.
Kolibayev, I've said.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I don't know. We'll go with that.
So the fight for P1 GT4. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Billman overtaking. And the gap is open.
These two are fighting back and forth constantly.
Venuti in the pits. Venuti in the pits.
This could be tactical though. We're about halfway into the race. This could be tactical.
Maybe
We're
he's
halfway into
going
the
on
race.
hard. Could make it a better strategy. Let's see where he comes out. He got overtaken by Kautsky, and he's now in the pits changing tires. Oh, I think he messed up. No, he just went in for fuel.
Jellos is
He's
losing.
now going out.
Jellos is leaving big
That's
gaps
cool.
for the Praga, and it's giving Seb a bigger gap to for P1, and it's taking the pressure off of him a little bit. Each time a Praga overtakes, Jellos is leaving a huge gap, going all the way off the racing line and letting the Praga through, and it's costing him time. That lap it cost him 6/10, whereas Seb is staying on the racing line and letting the Praga overtake him. And I've got to give it to him. I think it's working out in sort of for Seb.
That is a very
Now there's a
interesting
second
strategy by
gap.
Venuti, by the way. Oh, he slides off in the hairpin. Almost went out of the track, but he managed to catch it. That was very close for Venuti here. The gaps are really big in the R1.
Jellos has closed the
fight
gap
for P1
again. Jellos
seems like Jellos is just faster than Ayerdake.
Well, I think Seb's better at getting through the traffic. You know when getting through, letting the Pragas overtaking him. I'm not sure if it's luck or if it's a strategy. He seems to be letting the Pragas overtake him, like sort of in better places, and keeping to his racing line, whereas Jellos isn't. Jellos is giving him a load of room, whereas it looks like Seb's just sticking to his racing line and saying overtake me. It's not my problem. Yeah. And I've got to say, it seems to be working out for him. If you see Statins now's gone into the pits.
P9. Yeah, Statin pitting now also.
Let's see where that's going to bring him out compared to... I'm going to stay on board with him and see where that takes him out into... see if he gets out in front of Finucci.
Gosh.
That's dropped him back now behind provisional pole. That's put him behind Contreras and Aditya. How far behind? We're seeing...
Spielman maybe?
No, he's coming out ahead of
cuts off now.
He's coming out ahead of Spielman.
I think that will just put him.
So he's 10. He's around 10 seconds-ish, roughly speaking, behind Vinucci. So I'm not sure what the strategy difference here is.
I think Statin went for tires, while Vinucci only went in for fuel. So maybe we got a different tire strategy there too.
I think that'll help Statin out in the long run.
Let's see the tires that are going with. So we see Venuti on soft 1 lap. Wait, that means he did change the tires. But I think he did a quick pit stop because that was too quick to be changing tires. I think he just reset to pits.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that is allowed. I am not sure that is allowed. That may get Venuti a DSQ.
Jellos off into the gravel there while the Pragas were overtaken. That's opened up a nice little gap for Seb. He's around 2 seconds ahead of Jellos. Nice and comfortable there for him. But we have got the Aditya and Contreras fight is back on. Only 8/10 between the two of these. Aditya's closed the gap to Contreras as they're going through and just overtaking Kang, Sep, and I believe that's Tran. Now he's got the run on Contreras coming down into turn 1 because he's going to go round the outside this time. He seems to have the pace. He needs to move back over down the inside. He's going to cover off the inside by the looks of it. Let's go on board. He's got the gap quite clearly.
He's going to have that better exit, I think, to not let Contreras have a chance.
That's going to move Aditya back up into P4. It's not
Now
overall,
he goes to
but
cover off. It's a very interesting fight between the two, but it seems like Contreras he's holding off from trying to overtake Aditya.
looks
So maybe he
down the
has
inside.
other plans.
See, Sobek has
He
gone
could
into
go for
the
it now, but he
pits.
just holds it off.
Yeah, he's making his presence known, but I think Aditya's got the pace because he's reeled him back in. You've got to give it to him. He's reeled him back in. We saw that mistake from Aditya, but you know what I mean. He reeled him back in. He's done it over time, unless we missed a mistake from Contreras.
Yeah.
So now we've got to see.
I think a slip from Contreras on the exit of the hairpin, but
If
I
these
don't know
two
how
keep
much that affected him.
If these two keep fighting though, it's gonna cost them it's gonna cost them like chasing down the podium, because you've got what 5 seconds ahead now to Venuti, whereas if between we see Kautsky go into the pits.
Meanwhile, by the way, Schlebusch and Tran fighting again.
Yeah, he was fighting with Kangset, but he's got a 5-second gap to him now.
Let's go on board with Schlebusch now.
Aditya,
10
stop and
go.
go.
For Aditya.
That's gonna hurt.
Why is that? Do we know why that
Speeding.
is?
That's for speeding. He's gone into the pits too fast. That's a big penalty for a stop and go.
Oh, Tran goes extremely wide and Schlebusch gets that position.
That's gonna
Tran
put.
on the dirt.
That's gonna put. That's gonna put Aditya down into the middle of the pack there, not where he'll want to be. Potentially even at the back of the pack. A stop and go is gonna cost him, because he's got to pit and then come back around for a stop and go within the next couple of laps.
By the way, Venuti from Enescu 4 seconds, while Statin is around 12 seconds from Venuti with my calculations. So I think there was indeed some play with the back to pits button in that pit stop from Venuti.
We can always go through the replay afterwards. We know roughly it was around the 25-minute mark, so you're probably talking. We need to add. We got
Drive through for cutting for Purgales.
In the GT5, not sure what he caught there.
Fighting for P5, by the way. P5.
So that's going to move Schleb up, so he doesn't need to worry about overtaking him.
Indeed.
It's
Another
good
position for Schlebusch.
Good for Schleb.
Only problem for
great
Schlebusch right now to worry about is closing up that 50-second gap from P4. That's gonna be a big problem for them.
Yeah, maybe you could do something with the pit strategy if he's got enough fuel, and risk it and stay out.
Overtaking and then Enescu going in the pits.
Now I want to see what happens here with Enescu. He's gonna go into the pits, gonna stop in his box. Now where he's gonna come out. Yeah, so Statin's gonna overtake him. Gets a decent pit stop. Did lock up coming into it. So that, I think, yeah, so Statin did a decent pit stop. We're going to have to go back and have a look and see what Venuti did. Maybe he didn't take tyres.
Stillman, by the way, into P4, and I think he already did pit.
I'll double check and see if he's pitted.
Place for him. No, he did not pit.
No, he's not pitted. He's not pitted.
So that is temporary Stillman, but he is keeping up pace with an Enescu, so I don't see any reason for him to pit right now unless fuel strategy is going after him. But we don't know that. Surve in the pits also. That's gonna
be his stop and go.
Yeah, that's gonna give Contreras a lot of room to just get good laps in and keep on moving.
See Seb going in for his first pit. So that's going to be Seb pitting and Jealous is staying out. So potentially Seb going for maybe the undercut here.
Possibly happening.
I'll have to see if he changes tyres. Can he change tyres in the Ginetta?
I think so indeed, yeah. We can change tires in the
They're on.
Ginetta, and I think he has to do that as he's taking a lot of time to do that.
Yeah, so he looks like he's taking some fresh tyres and maybe some fuel as well. So I'll have to double check and go back on board with Jello to see what his pit stop looks like. And he's coming out. That'll put him out right at the back, but obviously everyone else is going to have to pit as well. It's probably not a bad idea to pit and get yourself some clean air, so he's not worrying about anyone else, sort of GT-wise.
Ionescu closing up on Spillman very quickly, 5-10. Now Spillman reminding that he's not done the pit yet, so this is not for net position, but he is indeed closing up. So there may be a fight between the two.
Ionescu dive down the inside and just goes into the gravel.
Just... Oh no, that's Ionescu.
Ionescu off into the gravel. He just caught the rear of Spielman. I'm not sure you can say that's Spielman's fault.
Contreras. That is gonna favor Kowski though. That is gonna close up the gap for 2 seconds, 0.5. And
Yellow's drive through for cutting. So that's gonna cost him, and that means if Seb's, it doesn't matter what Seb's done pit stop wise. That's gonna.
And Garcia getting closer to him also, and he overtakes him around the outside onto the last lap. Maybe no. For Gale is another. Oh no, drive through taken. Okay. I thought there was another one.
You see, Jello's going into the pit. And then stop and go for speed, and that's out. That's him. He's done. He's done. That's it.
The end of the race for Gallos, I believe, right now, right here.
So here we see Seb is gonna say he's got a huge gap now for P1. Huge gap. Is that a 50-second gap as well to P? Was that a 50-second gap to P3? So that's going to be huge for him. He can just keep it consistent for the end of the race, and that's him done. Let all the Pragas through. You've got all the time in the world.
Contreras pits right now. Let's see where that puts him. It should be around.
Are we going to see Spielman dive to the pits? Spielman staying out again. Surely you dive into the pit for some tyres, because it's not going to be hurting your lap time though. Like, what's Spielman's lap times? Spielman's lap time
151.8.
151, whereas we've got the guys up front doing 147, so that's 3 seconds slower.
Yeah,
I think them tyres are going to be hurting him.
Let's see.
Contreras in the pits, coming out behind Durkash. Maybe not so bad.
Durkash is happening. No, I think there was an error by Kotrla and Durkash took advantage of that.
Didn't look like he went off track, so maybe just a little spin from him.
Yeah. But that did cost him a lot of time. Indeed.
But we do have Kolpave? How did we pronounce it last time? He's chasing Garcia down. It's only 5/10 between the two of them. Kolpave chasing down Garcia. So this is
they have been close for the whole race. They have been close for the whole race.
This is provisional one, as you see.
Purgale Schlebusch also happening, I think. Into turn 1.
Garcia diving into the pits. Now, right, let's look at this. We've got 30 minutes left of the race. Statine, yeah, doing 1:47.3, 3 times faster than Venucci. He's closed that gap.
Fastest lap of the race.
And he's closed down that gap. You said I reckoned it was around 10 seconds at one point. You said it was around 12. We can now see he's closed that gap down to 7 seconds as we see Spielman diving into the pits, Garcia and Jealous all driving into the pits as well. But I reckon Statine with the fresher tyres is going to close that gap considerably, like over the next 30 minutes. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, but he could potentially close that gap quite quickly. And on the fresher tyres, he's less likely to make a mistake, whereas we might see a mistake or two from Venucci.
But you have to consider that Venucci already did a pit, so that's going to be a fight for position on the track for Statine and Venucci, even if he does reach him. So he has around 10 minutes to reach him and another 2 laps to maybe overtake him and another 2 laps to maybe overtake him if I can manage it. Flybush, by the way, losing it on the exit of the of the chicane, and Gale is getting close to him and he's gonna try around the outside onto the last turns here, and he does manage before even getting into the braking zone. What will Schleb answer to that? Let's see. He closes up. Is he gonna go? No.
As you say, Kutsky overtaking Enescu, both of them off into the gravel.
Both out.
And that's going to be an unsafe rejoin as he sends
Durkash
off into the That's an unsafe rejoin.
Keep it.
Well, that moves Durkash up into P3. Have we seen a pit stop from Durkash? We've seen a pit stop from Durkash, and that's going to help him out. Even though he went off into the gravel, it's going to move him up into the podium. And that means Enescu's going to have to try and fight back as he just loses on the Enescu just losing on the exit of the chicane.
That is extremely dangerous move from Kowski on the rejoin, but Schlebusch going around the inside maybe of
just loses the
showing
front.
off for now. Just showing off for now. And he may go on the hairpin. He does go side by side. Around the outside though, let's see if he can manage. Maybe he will try and go for the switchback. He hits him, and that's a car out. That is a car out of the track. And Schlebusch does get the place, but that was very, very not so clean and dangerous by him. We will see later on what will happen. For now, Gelos goes into the pits.
It looks as if,
I believe, his penalty.
Enescu has some major damage. Looks like he's got damage to the rear wing and he's got damage to the front window. So that'll be the front of the car and the rear wing, which is going to help Durkash out. Because I don't think Durkash has got much in the way of damage. Let me go on board with Durkash. Durkash doesn't look to have much damage. Jello stop and go taken. So yeah, it looks like Durkash now slowly increasing the gap for the podium. But Statine also, over the last couple of laps, we've seen him close in by almost a second. But it's a second.
Quick as we thought.
But then we've got a mistake from Venucci.
Second every 2 minutes.
Got a mistake.
Second every 2 minutes is around.
Is it gonna be enough?
4 seconds.
But there was a mistake from Venucci. There was a mistake because he's done a 148.3. So
I wouldn't really call that a mistake, but maybe a slight.
But they were doing 147.3s a lap before, so there's got to be a little mistake here or there.
Now Kautsky also has a really damaged car, rear wing and front, but he is still fighting with Kotra onto the first turn. Let's see, there's gonna be a lot of slipstream onto the main straight here. What are we gonna witness? Is he preparing a nice move around the inside? I think he's lifting because for now he's not closing up anymore, but now he is closing up very late around the outside. Will he close it? He does not. He keeps this side by side. Let's see brakes later.
Gets it side by side.
Oh,
just a little bit of cavil.
Oh,
Kautsky just cuts him off and then catches the rear of him. Fucking hell.
That is.
Oh, both off. Both rejoin, and a worse rejoin from Kutsky as he just spins, and that's going to open the door for Contreras to get back into the fight for the top 5.
Indeed, and Kautsky still goes for it around the inside of the hairpin. I think he's leaving the place though.
Contreras diving down the inside but leaving the room as needed. Getting side by side. Let's go on board with Contreras. No, he leaves too much room.
Contreras, but I think now that there's a big enough gap for Contreras to not try again, at least for a bit of time. Contreras trying to close up on Kautsky.
Not sure what's happened to Statine, but he's 13 seconds down. I didn't see what happened there as we see in that fight, but that lap.
There was a mistake there. I think he went out of the track. That did lose him a bit of
Contreras side by side with Controller. Gonna make a move down the inside. Controller's gonna completely cut him off, and Contreras gonna maybe go for the switchback. Looks like he's tried it, but
it doesn't quite get that nice exit, but he's gonna go around the outside, maybe. He just goes off because he sees there is no room for him. And he holds off. And now there's gonna be the straight again. And a lot of slipstream for Contreras to grab and go maybe onto turn 1, inside or outside. But I think Kotla gets that very nice exit and does not leave Contreras any slipstream at all. That is very good by Kotla. Kolupai also going for pit in the GT5, but he's going out with a massive lead.
As we see, that's Controller off into the gravel. That's going to move Contreras up into P6. What a little mistake from Controller. It's going to move Contreras up.
What is happening on this race? Can't accept Schlebusch happening also. Schlebusch is doing a very good race so far. He's doing a very good rise up the positions from
but we've
last
got
place.
Kangsep challenging him behind.
The Cash overtaking also making everything a lot more hard for Kangsep.
But it's going to open the door for... it's going to increase the gap for Schleb, so Kangsep can't make the move down to the chicane, but is he going to have the pace to overtake him? I'm not sure, because we've seen Kangsep and Schleb fight over and over and over again, and Schleb seems to have the better pace.
It does look like it, but the slipstream is making Kangsep close up really quickly, and he's gonna go maybe. Oh, he doesn't. He was very close onto the braking zone. That could have ended very badly for
Spielman off into the wall. As we're going to see Aditya then going to overtake him for position, and that's going to move Aditya up into P9.
Very good for Aditya. Getting closer against Sobek, but Kangsep is going to try again on Schlebusch onto turn 1. Around the outside. Let's see. Very close between two, almost touching.
Side by side.
But Schlebusch breaks so much more than him. And he just keeps that place.
But now we're going to have a Nescu jump into the mix, and that's going to completely change it. Or if we get...
I think there was an incident. Turkash in the wall. Turkash in the wall, and Nescu is closing up on Turkash pretty quickly. Turkash is back on the track, but he's got a damaged rear wing and front wing.
5 seconds, but we've seen the same from Nescu. There's only 4 minutes left. So if you can keep that 3-second gap that he's got now, it should be enough. If you can just use that efficiently.
Kangsep, I think, out again. Yes, indeed, it lost 10 seconds to poor Gailey.
I believe is Garcia currently in P1 for the Ginetta. Garcia, I'm not sure what happened to...
Garcia is in net P2 for GT5 actually, because Cole5 actually did
and he has stopped.
Now.
What happened to Seb? I didn't see what happened to Seb.
What happened to Sebastian. I think he lost a lot of time during his pit, and that really ruined him.
Maybe other people just stopped for... let's have a look at lap times. Maybe they stopped for just...
Spielman fighting with
and Nescu off in the track. That's going to send everyone else through. That's going to put...
Spielman going around the inside, or trying at least. He's showing him that he's there again. And he's ready to fight for the P9 into class. But he's got a really big damaged rear wing from Spielman. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe you know. Mativeri.
Spielman crashed into the wall. He spun off and drove into the wall. It didn't look like there was anyone else involved.
Contreras 3/10 from Kautsky also. I don't know what happened there, but they're very close to each other. And Kautsky still with a very damaged car. So he's gonna be a lot in disadvantage in this fight. 2/10 now.
We'll jump on with Spielman in a second.
And
as we
Contreras
see Contreras off. Spielman overtaking Aditya. A drive-through for cutting for Contreras.
Drive-through for Contreras.
As we see a fight between Aditya and Spielman.
Spielman and Aditya. Nice move from Spielman in the braking zone around the inside. That was very clean by him, and he keeps it and he sticks it in. But Aditya is now closing up again. 3/10 still getting that close gap in, but he's just building a gap now. Spielman is get that very good pace compared to Aditya.
Yeah, Spielman seems to be about 7 tenths faster, so I'm not sure Aditya is going to be able to fight back. But then we've also got to consider that Spielman's just taken quite a bit of damage compared to Aditya, so I'm not sure if he can fight back or not.
Indeed, but Contreras is closing up.
Spielman off in track limit, so if he keeps doing that, that's going to be potentially a drive-through for him as well.
Contreras closing up on Kautsky, 6 tenths, and he goes in the pits. Second pit for Contreras, because he's gonna have to serve that 10-second penalty that he got for cutting. That is very bad for him.
And Nescu up into P5. I believe he might even come out behind Sobek, potentially.
No, I think that is gonna place him just ahead of Sobek.
Closing the gap quickly. From what I remember. Closing the gap quickly though. Yes, so just behind, just in front of, just behind Sobek. So he's gonna have to fight
left
now.
For this race.
Let's go on
Venuti.
board with our Venuti, who's currently our holding P1.
Leader for the race. 7 seconds between Statin and Venuti, and now the last lap starts for everyone around the track. Venuti cutting the line, 151.3. Let's go on board with him for the last lap.
Statin just behind with P2. I think we saw a mistake from Statin, but again, I think it would have been closer if we hadn't seen that mistake, because he dropped him back at another 7 seconds. We could have seen a couple of last lap fight between the two of them if Statin hadn't made that mistake. I think he was closing the gap enough. Last lap, I think.
Happening for now.
I think Venuti's got it. I think this is he's got it in the bag.
Indeed going through the Aquamin Rally, Venuti for the last time around. Now going onto the chicane, about to lap Kangep, but I don't think he's gonna get that nice third lap around. But he does go out of the chicane now. Wait, Gelos disconnected from the server, even though he was in P4. That is a DNF for him on the final lap, I believe.
Lap up to P4.
Venuti going around the last 2 corners now, onto the last left and onto the straight, overtaking Porgelis. Onto the grass a bit, but that is indeed the first win in the championship for Venuti here, going off the line. That
Statin coming through just 6 seconds behind him to take P2. The Cash now 44 seconds behind to take
44
to take P3, but it looks like he's got that in the bag.
Aditya fighting with Spielman on the last lap. There is a fight 2 tenths between the 2 guys here. Maybe Aditya is gonna try on the chicane, on the last chicane. Let's see what will go on here. Aditya shows himself in the mirrors of Spielman. But I don't think he's gonna get that, because Spielman just has a better exit out of
anything could still happen going
in Rally. He just builds that gap.
The Cash taking P3.
Aditya
across the line.
Try and get him. Someone goes off the grass.
Don't think Aditya's.
That is trying with some connection issues as it appears.
Nescu taking
That is going to be a problem for Spielman, because now he's going to have to overtake Tran, and Tran is having some connection issues, but he goes through fine. Let's see Aditya, also perfect.
Aditya braking very late, going deep onto the grass. That's going to cost him.
That is The last chance for him gone.
Contreras going
And
across
that
the
is
line to
indeed
take
Spillman
P8.
keeping his P8. And Aditya,
No.
oh wait, P9.
Yeah. Spearman, P9.
And Aditya closing up in P10.
P10. So, and then in the Ginetta, we have Coolpipe taking P1 for the GT5 in the Ginetta. Then we got Garcia taking P2 and Seb taking
Lebush.
Seb.
Yeah,
taking
Seb P3.
P3. Schleb taking P4 in the Ginetta.
Incredible comeback from the
insane race. Changed tyres by accident and Contreras tried to pass me on the outside. I called tyres and made me spin. Is that what cost you? Because we weren't sure. I don't think we captured it. There was so much going on through the majority of the race. Let's go. I'm going to save it, go back through the replay if anyone wants to give me. Man, that was a bit shit. I'm happy.
That also.
Had some people with questionable racing lines. Yeah, I want to go through it. If we've got some, some times people want to look at, because I know we missed a Seb incident, we missed a Satine incident. I think we captured Aditya. It was a fantastic race. If anyone's got some times I want to throw in of anything we might have missed, because I know we didn't manage to get all of it.
That was indeed a very, very interesting race. There was a lot of fighting going on.
29-10 for me. We'll go to yours. Go to yours first. You seem to have a fantastic race, and then we just seen you drop out of P1 and wasn't exactly sure what happened. We should ban Spillman.
We should ban Spillman is a crazy sentence.
I'll leave that for the moderators to decide.
Oh, what is going on? Okay.
Well, I'll leave that for everyone else to decide. So we got 29. Go to 5. Okay, so you said it was 29. 10, so we'll play it from here.
29, you say?
29-10 for Seb.
I want to go check out Venuti.
Oh, just see Contreras just catching the back of him.
Here.
Let's go to a different.
Let me show you.
Got a rear view camera. Give me 1 second, I'll go back to it.
Yeah, tell me when you're ready to look.
So give me 1 second. I'm just gonna have one more look at this. Really unfortunate for Seb. Contreras just catching the rear of him, trying to go around the outside, and that's going to send him off into the gravel. Is that what cost you the podium, Seb? You said something about tyres as well. Have you got another timestamp, Freezer?
Yeah, I got a Venuti pit that I wanted to analyze because it looked extremely quick, so maybe he did use the back to pits button, I believe.
Do you want to give me the timestamp for it? It was around
1857.
1857. Okay. Going into the pits now. I changed them back since I had no grip for 3 laps. So you didn't need to change tyres. Okay. Yeah, I'm going into the pits.
It looked extremely quick. Unless there was any connection issues, it did look extremely quick to be a full pit.
Unless
he just goes back.
But unless he's not taken fuel and he's just stopped for like 1 litre or something, or he's just stopped in the pit box. Like, it is possible for him to just do a drive-through and not change anything. I'm not sure what the
You technically have to stop and put at least 1 litre, but that was extremely quick for him. I don't know.
Even for 1 litre, leave that for Gavas. It was quite quick for 1 litre, but if he's done that and he has just taken 1 litre, fair enough to him. It is possible to do that.
He did a different strategy.
Anyone else got
the
anything
game.
else we might have missed? I know there was a couple of things we may have missed.
I think I want to rewatch the start to see if it was fair from everyone.
We've got an Escu went down. I'm gonna watch it from an Escu's point of view in a rear view in a chase camera because I know he went down.
POV.
I know he went down the inside of Benucci and Dakash.
Looks to be perfectly clean by everyone except
Labush,
I don't know.
11 instance crazy. He drove a good race though. He drove a good race.
Yeah, Schlebusch was really good this race. He was very locked in. It seemed he went from last place to 4th place. That was a really good comeback by him and very good race overall.
Seems very clean from an Escu. He just dived down the inside. Anyone else got timestamps we need to have a look at? There was a couple of instances.
Kautsky really closing up Contreras onto the start, but all clean.
Yeah, I mean most of it looked clean. To be fair, from what I saw, there was nothing major. Let's go to the
GT5 how it went. Oh, there was a touch in the GT5.
Was it?
There was indeed a touch in turn 1 in the GT5. And it was indeed from Kangsep. Well, Kangsep was involved in it. He was not the author of it.
Just watching
That was
now.
a really big crash. By Pergalis that was caused. Who just apparently wanted to go for the overtake.
Doesn't look
Tran
like...
and Tran.
You say it was yeah, okay. Let me go back to it.
I'm gonna leave that to the stewards, but it does seem like both
Oh,
of them
Tran
are
just
at
dived down
fault.
the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's that's like a
double fault.
Yeah.
Because one dives out and would have still hit the guys ahead if it wasn't for Pergalis. And Pergalis closing up on him, so that was
I thought
think
might
sides,
not
but I'm gonna
have.
leave that to the stewards.
He might not have. It just looked like he just caught the outside and got like, what do they call it? What's it called? Where it shouldn't happen.
Bumper?
No. It's like ID, like you know you've caught something and you just gone off. Yeah. Anyway, you should. It's sim racing for you though, isn't it? Where you just caught the inside of a car and it's sent you spinning off, which in reality it shouldn't.
Yeah, that was really good for Schlebusch anyway, who got past 3 people already on the first turn. So that was very good for him.
Yeah, I don't
Very
think.
convenient.
I don't think there's anything else, unless I haven't missed anything. I think we caught most of it, and no one else has got any timestamps. I was talking about jumping into a race. How do you feel about jumping into a one race with me? I fancy having.
I feel that I have to mount my whole steering wheel, but if you give me 10 minutes, sure, I will do that.
Yeah, let me see what races are on. I'm thinking of jumping on LFM. Let me see what's going on. So we haven't got anything quick on LFM. We've got 50 minutes for the next race. 50 minutes, 55 minutes. Let's have a look on WSS and see what's going on. See if there's anything on WSS going on. I'm going to end the YouTube stream because that race is